We're crossing the border between Georgia and Turkey tomorrow. And we've overstayed our visa in Turkey 6 months. So we're quite nervous and we don't really know what to expect, how the border crossing will go, if it will go smoothly or not. We know there's a fine we need to pay when we cross the border. We don't know how much the fine will be, and since our funds are getting a bit low, we don't know if we're gonna be able to pay it.
It is our last day in Turkey, and I'm not realizing it yet that we're leaving tomorrow. We're saying goodbyes. We have been saying goodbye for the last 3 days. And you would think that as a traveler you would get used to saying goodbye, but it never gets easier. It just doesn't. We've met really, really nice people. Like, they're almost family for us, and they really are in our hearts. And it is hard to say goodbye. It really is. And with this I would like to say, like, thank you, Seville, Gulshen, Arzu, Tijen, everybody here that we've met. Esma, Toga, thank you guys. Thank you so much for everything.
After you've said goodbye to everybody, the routine is always the same. Pack your bag, make sure you have everything.
It just doesn't fit in my backpack.
Say goodbye to the pets that you cared for.
I got so attached to them.
Make some coffee. Drink that coffee while you double check your bag. Make sure the door is locked. Put your shoes on and you're ready to go. It feels weird to be leaving Turkey after 8 months and going into a completely new country. We don't know what to expect. We really got into a comfort zone here. Every day going to the market, greeting people in Turkish. Now we're going to a place where we don't understand the language, a completely different culture.
What's up, young world? It's Jeff Williams and Jay Lang. You're listening to CC Mixer.
Every time we stop hitchhiking, we kind of forget how much walking is actually involved in it and how heavy the bags are.
After almost 9 months, I really feel that I've experienced the country very well, and I really feel ready now to go.
Composure on the inside, ulcer on the outside.
We just got a ride from this friendly bus driver. It's the first time we've hitchhiked a bus. The closer we're coming to the border, the more excited I am, and the more butterflies I have because of nerves. Like, fingers crossed we get like a very smooth border crossing this time.
So this is it, guys. These are our last few moments in Turkey. We're saying goodbye to this beautiful, beautiful country. We overstayed our visa by a long, long time. So we're gonna have to go see what's gonna happen. Never gonna forget this place. People here are really beautiful, really awesome, good people. Really, really good people. So we're now gonna cross the border, hope for the best. We'll let you guys know what happened when we're on the other side, if we do get to the other side. I was super stressed when we were on our way here. Yeah, I was actually quite stressed. Because, you know, if you overstay by a few weeks, it's alright. If you overstay by a few months, it's all good. But when you overstay by 6 months, 6 months is a bit, you know, it starts being a bit,
Yeah, so they asked me first in, and the woman showed what I had to pay. It was only 170 Turkish lira, which is about the equivalent of 55 euros. And I was really willing to pay because I think this is very cheap. But I only had like 50 liras on me. So I said, look, can I pay with card? No. And then she just handed me my passport. So I didn't pay, even though I wanted to pay. And I have no idea now if we are banned or, you know. Looks like we have a ride. The guy is coming back.
It feels good to finally be in a new country. We were both getting really in a comfort zone in Turkey. All of a sudden we have to be like, you know, tuned on again. We have to be awake to what's going on. We're not in the same country anymore, and we have to be a lot more aware of what's going on. We don't understand what people are saying. They barely understand English, barely understand Turkish. So it's like, wow, cool. We're in that position again.
We just dropped those off here, and looks like through those gates we might find a really beautiful camping spot.
So the last people that gave us a hitchhiking ride, they brought us to this beautiful park, and now we're gonna look around and find where's the best place to pitch our tent. This guy right here. This was some kind of a resort, no, for the rich people.
It was club, yeah, right. This is like a privately owned park, and we're probably allowed to camp here for the night. It is just so beautiful. There's abandoned houses, half-built houses, like abandoned cars. It's gorgeous. I'm going to have, I think now it's a bit too late to go and take photos for the light, but I probably will have a lot of fun tomorrow morning. You know, I don't really miss a house or my own place or my own bed, but I do miss sleeping in the tent. There's something about sleeping in nature that makes me so happy, and I sleep so deeply. My midnight confessions, like Nico is calling this. But yeah, now we are all comfortable in the tent. I'm taking the time a bit to reflect about today, and I found it, yeah, it's been quite something today. After the border crossing, something fell off my shoulders, knowing that everything was alright, you know, with the visa, no big problems or anything. And it took me a little bit of time. I really noticed the shift in energy and the shift in culture, and that was something that I was suddenly very aware of. And it was quite interesting. What I've noticed straight away was, for example, the women. So many women in short shorts and tops. The buildings, the architecture that is different. I find very fascinating is the big amount of abandoned buildings. And most of those buildings are just beautiful. It's amazing. Like, you walk inside, there's still portraits hanging there, still artwork hanging there, but everything is just abandoned, like people left in a hurry, and there's nothing there anymore.
I discovered that one of the old houses that we walked in front of earlier, it has electricity inside, and it looks really, really cool and creepy. I'm gonna show you guys around. Check this out, guys. Isn't it a bit creepy?